Studies have shown that the majority of heart attacks actually happen on Monday mornings, and many people refer to Mondays as Blue Mondays. So a few episodes back, I told you that I was going to dedicate our Monday episodes to giving you words of encouragement, especially when most people need it the most, which is Monday mornings. As a professional inspirational speaker, my passion in life is to empower, strengthen, teach, enrich, energize, and motivate you to live God's purpose in your life. So in today's episode, I'm going to share a very transparent story that I'm sure most of you can relate to. And if you find yourself in the position that I'm going to share, then I'm going to tell you exactly how to kickstart a major pivot and move in your life. So stay tuned. Hey lady, welcome back to your new favorite talk show for Christian women, Grown Lady Chat. With me, your host, Dr. Shira Simone. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so very much for being here. Be sure to drop in the comments, let me know where you're tuning in from and how you came across the Grown Lady Chats community. And I always like to say a big thank you and welcome back to our loyal subscribers, our viewers, those who are part of the Grown Lady Chat community on all social media platforms, and the email community. Yes, ladies, many of you might not know this, but I do have an active email community, and I will be sure to link the information down below so you can easily join. One of the ways that I like to say thank you to the Grown Lady Chat community is by doing random giveaways. If you are a giveaway winner, you can expect to receive a gift card, home decor items, beauty, skincare, makeup, faith-based resources, or personal development tools. So the best way that you can be entered into the giveaway is by being engaged in the community, chatting it up in the comments, liking and sharing the content, and answering the question of the day. Today's question of the day is, what is your current career or job position? I would love to hear in the comments, and of course, I will always pin the question of the day and my response down below. Are you a woman who enjoys beautiful things? 34/5 Lifestyle has lovely, unique accessories for your everyday look and also for those special occasions. Click the link below to check out our latest accessory collection. Oftentimes, I have conversations with other women who are in jobs that are unfulfilling, or they're on a career path that they don't enjoy, or they're in a job that they are not inspired by. Blue Mondays is a real thing. People feeling upset and distraught and stressed out on a Monday more than any other day of the week, it's a real occurrence. And a few years ago, I found myself in a position where I was desperate for a change. Maybe you can relate. I was working in a group practice, and I was able to serve some amazing patients. Some of them I'm still good friends with even today, and it's been over 10 years. And I also had some really wonderful coworkers that have become like family to me. However, the work environment in totality was really negative, and it was stressful, and it was hard on me emotionally and mentally and spiritually. That being said, I found myself in a situation where I was feeling moments of depression and extreme sadness and hopelessness. Again, maybe you can relate. Well, I spent a lot of time crying and wondering, Lord, where did I go wrong? I felt as though I had done everything right. I went to med school, I did well. I went to the top residency, I did well in residency. I applied for the job, I got the job. And here it was that I was feeling so sad and so very hopeless and helpless in this situation. And I spent a lot of time, like I said, crying and asking God why and wondering what I could do to make a change. And this was all still while actively seeing patients and showing up in the operating room and still caring for my family, right? But then I realized that the only way something would change is if I made a change. Lady, the only way you're going to have a pivot moment, the only way you're going to have a different experience and opportunity is if you create it. Now, yes, sometimes you might be blessed to just have, an opportunity plop in your lap. But for most of us, we have to create the opportunity. And that means we also have to be ready for the opportunity, because what you don't want is to be praying for an open door and then the door swings wide open, but you haven't done the work to sustain the new position or to sustain the opportunity. After many, many months and almost a year of just crying and pleading with God and doing the woe is me pity party, I decided that I was going to take my negative frustration and take all of that sadness and hurt, and I was going to channel it into making a move and pivoting. And I would love to tell you that it happened overnight and I just directed my focus and boom, and I was blessed with a new opportunity. But that wasn't the case. In fact, it took quite a few months. Hey lady, it's your girl here, Dr. Shira Simone, and you're watching Grown Lady Chat, your new favorite talk show for Christian women. Let's chat it up on Grown Lady Chat. If you find yourself in a season where you are just so stressed out in your job, you're stressed out in your situation, whether it's your financial situation, your health and wellness situation, and it's just so heavy on you, like sometimes you cannot breathe, trust me, I've been there. And what you can do to help yourself, yes, submit it to God, seek the Lord, number one. Then you also have to begin to look for opportunities and sometimes create your own opportunity, whatever that looks like for you. So what I did was every single night without fail, once I finally got in my mind that I have to create the opportunity because it wasn't going to plop in my lap, I then began to focus my attention. So every night after spending time with my husband and my newborn, I would go into the room, I would close the door, and I would sit on my bed and I would begin to look for a new opportunity. And sometimes I would be so tired because I had a long day of patients, operating room, and then coming home and doing charts until like 1, 2 in the morning. But I would still say, no, you can find the energy, you can muster up the motivation, the discipline to create and search for another opportunity. And I did that, and it wasn't always easy. And let me tell you, many times I was crying as I was doing it because I knew that in a few hours I would have to go back to that same negative situation. Lady, can you relate? Tears were dropping on my cell phone screen and on the laptop as I was looking for a new opportunity. I used that frustration as fuel. And I believe that, look, one of the lines that I was sending out, one of them must hook a better opportunity. Now, that's not to say that we should act in desperation, because you don't want to jump, out of the fire into a hot pot of boiling water, right? So you still have to use wisdom, pause, make sure Holy Spirit is guiding your decisions. And now it's time for Dr. Shira Simone's random but helpful information. Lady, have you ever gotten some of your makeup on your clothes and you're thinking, I don't want to change. What am I going to do? I don't want to be late for my event. Or I really look cute. I like this outfit. I have found that makeup wipes can also be helpful for my clothes. So go ahead and try wiping off the makeup with your makeup wipes. Let me know if you try it out and if it works for you. You're welcome. We have to be intentional and ready for the opportunity once it does come our way. And so after months of consistently looking for that opportunity and positioning myself for a better place, I was finally able to pivot and get a new job. And lady, let me tell you, it is vastly, vastly better than where I was before. No, it's not perfect, but no experience is. But I will say that I am far happier and more at peace, and I'm able to provide better for my family than I was before. Your pivot might not be in a moment. Sometimes it takes you showing up and being diligent and seeking and, speaking to others and letting others know your intention safely if you can, right? You don't want to jeopardize your current situation before you have a new one set up. I spent far too long crying in my pity party situation, blaming others, blaming God, questioning why I made the choices that I made, when I could have been using that time to look for a new opportunity. Lady, today, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel as though you don't have a way out, you feel stifled and stressed and trapped, and you're wondering, how can something change? I'm telling you that it can and it will. God's desire for you is not for you to stay in that place. Maybe you're there for a season, a reason. You're not supposed to be in a lifetime of stress and hurt. I can look back now at that time and realize that there were so many reasons why I was supposed to be there, but I wasn't supposed to be there forever. So this is your encouragement. This is your get on it reminder. It's possible. And I believe that with God's help, you can do it. And when you do, please be sure to drop in the comments and let me know. All righty, lady, that is it for today's episode. If you found any of the information helpful or inspiring, be sure to let me know in the comment section. Let's chat it up and generate good conversation. And don't forget to answer the question of the day. So until Thursday, remember, I am Dr. Shira Simone, and I will either see you at the top or from the top. You decide. Bye.